We're back.
Oh!
Remember that song Zombie Nation?
Nope. Honestly, I don't.
It's a song that goes, oh.
Oh, okay.
I didn't have to do it anymore. I knew you'd get that.
Yeah. Also, by the way, this is insanity. This weapon is so crazy good.
And it has, what's it called? Pyromaniac. And that sun ability.
Oh, yeah. I forgot we took that sun ability.
You know who didn't forget it?
You, apparently.
Me.
Yeah, for real.
Look who's remembering stuff. I'm Mr. Member. Mr. Member sounds like a 90s porn thing. I'm Mr. Member.
Maybe.
I shouldn't have said it like that. That implies something else.
Critical and fire weapons and more. Oh, yeah, that's crazy. That's going to be great. Anyway, yeah.
Guys, we're back. What a treat.
Yeah, we were talking about SNL.
Talking about Sweaty Murphy.
Mm-hmm.
And so here's the deal. What he like legitimately is never going to be funny again. He like made a conscious decision to never be funny ever again.
Which is, well...
He's a very funny guy.
Yeah, he's
the kind you don't take home to mother.
He's definitely among the funniest people. He like during the 90s. Can you think of anyone funnier than Eddie Murphy?
James Carrey. Jim Carrey. He's obviously way funnier. 100% obviously funnier.
Oh, sorry. I kept thinking of Drew Carey, and I was like, I mean, Drew Carey's good, but
like, I don't know. You had such strong feelings.
Yeah, I was like, oh, she didn't make it.
She shouldn't have been here in the first place.
I feel bad. Also, I like your hat, so I'm gonna take that.
Like your hat. Oh God.
Oh.
But I hate that lyric of that song.
Oh,
My Geiger counter tells you that you're hot? No. That's not what Geiger counters do.
Listen. This is clearly the second worst.
Fourth worst song.
Okay. The first worst is the, I forgot about that one.
Now it's up to the babe. That's the worst one. By 1,000,000%. Without a question, it is the worst. No comparison at all.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. I was my pick for first, which you have proven is wrong, and I agree with you wholeheartedly.
Worst song?
My pick for worst is
okay.
the World War III on pay TV.
That is number 2, probably.
Yeah.
I don't even think that's that bad.
Oh, I hate that song.
It's catchy.
I would much rather listen to the High School Sweetheart song, whatever it's called, than that song.
You mean this song? Sorry, the other song.
Yeah.
Yeah. This song's great.
Didn't argue about this song. So what's between World War III?
I'm trying to think of other songs. I'm having a hard time.
Dude, the problem is I've been noticing. I've been walking around a ton of circles because I've lost where I'm going. But also,
I noticed that.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out where.
You're so close.
Oh.
He had his little head.
I feel like Colorado has this weird thing where like it stops playing the good songs that you want to hear at a certain point.
I think it just has some kind of weird thing where it never wants to play "Dig Myself a Hole" and "Satellite."
We never hear "Dig Myself a Hole." We never hear "Satellite." We never hear one of my favorite songs, "Crawl Out Through the Fallout."
It's an okay song.
Oh, I love that song. Just because I love the guy's voice.
We also never hear the other guy, 13 Women. That never gets played.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. 4 songs is a pretty big amount of songs to want to hear, and then you never hear them.
Yeah.
So it must mean there's some kind of problem. By the way, you're fudged up. You got limb problems and rad problems.
I was like,
this guy's doing the
we can stop the episode.
Yeah. Yeah, everything's fine about that.
Wow, there's actually jalapenos here. These are
hot jollies, dude.
Dude, it's funny because I was reading about one of the things people talk about is they're like, yeah, opinion nuts are incredibly hard to find. I'm like, it's true, they are.
So why is it funny?
Because in the wiki they actually go. There's actually like a walkthrough of like where to find pinion nuts. Because you need it for desert salads, which are incredibly good, but like they're hard to find because there are only a few locations, and a lot of them are stealing.
Yeah. And that's why I never wasted my time with survival nonsense. You're like, but But I want to play on hardcore mode. That's my impression of you.
Well, it's pretty accurate.
But I want to play hardcore. I'm a real cowboy. Impression of everyone who plays on hardcore mode. I want to eat a salad from the desert. I hate. Oh, how I hate you all. Disgusting.
Why don't you tell me how you really feel?
You're not worth the dirt on the bottom of my boots. It's just
That's kind of
jump off a cliff.
I'll be honest, that's kind of hurtful.
I said it. I meant it. You're garbage. But anyway, yeah, hardcore's nonsense. Because it's never going to be that realistic unless you get a million mods. Let's face it. Maybe it puts you in the mindset of a person who eats a bunch of salads.
I think it's one of those things where it's less about the mechanical effects, and it's more about just like that much more that you can imagine yourself there.
I can imagine myself completely there. 100% not hardcore mode. 100% not required for me.
That's fine. It's not for you.
You're
You're
right.
filthy casual. So, you know.
Obviously, I must be, because the opposite of normal, or hardcore must be casual.
Yeah.
So it doesn't feel good. Does not feel good. But I accept it. Does this game still have a difficulty thing?
Yeah, I think so.
Does it? That would be a pause menu.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we never play on hard because it's stupid.
There's no need to. There's literally no. It's no one of those things where there's no reward. There's not even like an
There's
achievement.
an experience award.
No, there isn't.
You get more experience.
Nope.
Absolutely you do.
You sure don't.
Absolutely you do.
Do you want to bet on this? I will bet you $10. You do not get an additional experience award for putting on hard difficulties.
Why do you think that?
Because I know for a fact that they don't.
You put on harder?
Because it says on one of the loading screens.
I thought it said on the loading screen that it did do that.
Nope.
So the loading screen says, increase difficulty and don't get an experience reward.
Yeah, it's like if you want a bigger challenge, put on higher difficulty, but don't expect an experience award. You dumb shit. That's exactly what it said.
Bend over on the stream has called me a casual.
That's fair. I appreciate that, bend over.
Everyone's against me. That's what the world is.
Dude, for real though, I want your $10. So look this up.
No, I didn't. First of all, did not bet. I didn't bet. I also didn't bet $10.
How about $1 million Suns Funds bucks?
Okay, tell me exactly what to Google here, and I will do it.
Just look up difficulty on the Fallout wiki for New Vegas. It should tell you.
This song's okay.
Yeah. No, most Colorado songs are okay, if not better. It's just those.
Wow. Okay, so it's only New Vegas doesn't do that.
Really?
I'm gonna read it again, but I think I'm right. Experience points.
Yeah, I'm totally talking Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, obviously, because those are the ones I've played.
Fallout 3 difficulty modifier. Changing the difficulty level will also change the experience gained from killing enemies.
Huh.
Fallout New Vegas. Fallout New Vegas does not reward XP based on level of difficulty selected. So we're both kind of right.
Yeah, I think that's the fairest.
I'll take my $10 then.
Okay, I will give you $10, and then you will give me $10.
You know what? Let's not say we didn't.
Okay, fair enough.
Just forget it. Forget it, everybody.
Hey, lady, how you doing?
Sure it's a lady?
It's totally a lady. It's like a Wasteland Halle Berry.
It's going to make a reference that nobody was going to get.
Now I want to hear it. Also, I like how she has her own chair.
Yeah. I was going to say... Where's that noise?
The radiator.
Really?
Yeah.
That was horrifying. Anyway, I was going to say she looks like the one dude who danced to... what's the song called? Fosh the People song. Pumped Up Kicks. He did this crazy robot dance to Pumped Up Kicks.
Oh, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
It was a huge hit on YouTube.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, she looked exactly like that guy. There's no... You guys, just Google Pumped Up Kicks. It might be higher than the song. I hate to say it. Dance wasn't even that good. It was pretty
Hey,
good.
buddy.
I hope good things come your way.
What are you fixing up here?
Here's a secret. Foster the People, they became more than they had any right to be. Because like
I really like that song.
what I'm saying is like you see them and you're like, this shouldn't be a good band, and then I like the feel of all the songs I heard from them. At first I was like, no, this band can't be good, and I was like, they got something going on. Pumpkin Cake's a great song.
Yeah.
And their other song that came out right after it is good too, which I cannot remember the name of. Gonna have to Google it. If you can name the song,
I have no idea.
give me a guess.
Louisa.
Let's check.
What can I do for you?
If you're right, that'd be pretty crazy.
I don't want to be right because it doesn't make any sense.
Louisa. Okay, here's what Google should do all the time.
Okay.
Give me a
Your
shot.
your first response is like the wiki, okay? The second, if it's a band, it's all just the songs you might have heard. That's what it should be. I don't need to follow the people's website. No one's going on that. Nobody.
It's so weird that bands have websites these days. Like, because nobody's going on those.
Nobody's going on those. Somebody's going on them.
I guess.
Might be coming of age. It's Houdini, I think.
Yeah, Houdini.
It's either Coming of Age or Houdini, but they're both good songs.
I haven't even done this yet. Jeez.
Or it's Don't Stop, Color the Walls.
Probably that one.
Or Are You What You Want to Be?
RUO Speedwagon.
Actually, I think it might be Helena Beat. They're all great hits.
Actually,
I'm
I think
sure.
I have heard of Helena Beat.
Yeah, that's what I do every night, thinking about Dead or Alive. What?
Nice.
Okay, someone on the stream's asking, would I rather suck someone's toes or eat Kazu Marzu? Which is that maggot cheese?
That maggot cheese.
How do you feel about maggot cheese?
I've feasted on the maggots in the mind of the universe. I don't know.
That was a clutch. What's that? Psychedelic? Funkadelic.
I think it's funk psychedelic.
Yeah, reference there. First of all, don't really have a problem with sucking on toes. We don't mind sucking on toes.
Good luck finding a boyfriend who sucks toes.
Having sex with me and KG.
Yeah.
Now you're talking Double Team Supreme.
Yeah, okay, that's a real question. I'm going to ask you. By the way, I definitely would suck someone's toes before I eat Kaiser.
It's not a big deal, especially if it's someone you like. Who cares?
Yeah, that's
Who
what
cares?
that's what I was going to ask you. Could you?
It's kind of gross, but
Could you date a girl who had a foot fetish?
okay, hold on. First of all, I want to establish to everyone on Earth, I hate feet. Feet are gross. I absolutely.
I thought we established that on the show, but in
I'm gonna
case we didn't,
dude, we got new watchers all the time.
now you're right.
I think they're totally gross.
Yeah, you are.
Excluding my own, which are gorgeous.
You are notoriously anti-feet.
Canonically anti-foot. And I always will be. I don't foresee the moment in my life where suddenly I'm in love with feet. In my head, it's not happening.
Dude, that's just to go on a quick brief aside. That's what I always feel about because everybody's all like, yeah, well, you always hear people say like, yeah, sexuality's not really a thing because if you find the right person, and I'm like, I really don't see myself ever with a dude.
What? Wait, what do you mean? Oh, you're saying that that there's no such thing as straight or gay?
Yeah.
No.
I've heard people say that, and they're like, it just matters what kind of if you're on the same level as a person. I'm just like, I just don't think I could be romantically involved with a dude.
I think you could be romantically, but not sexually. It's hard to explain, but I think you can possibly be not aroused by someone, but maybe have this basically the same situation as a romantic thing. I don't know what the word romantic means.
That's fair.
I have no concept of romance, and I have no concept of a relationship.
Anyway, we're talking about feet.
Ugh. Anyway, what were you going to say something about feet?
I was just asking if you...
Oh, a girl with a foot fetish? What does that mean? Does it mean I have to...
Yeah, she wants you to do stuff to her feet.
Well, that's not how a foot fetish works. Men with foot fetishes don't get their feet massaged.
They might.
I'm glad to hear that both of us have no idea how this works. That's the best possible thing.
This house was added, I think. I don't think this was the original
I think
game.
it was added too. Actually, I know it was added. Anyway, no, I don't. That's fine. I don't care about that. That doesn't bother me.
So you could... Yeah, actually, kind of.
Yeah, this is a big deal. This place is a big deal. I actually remember this pretty well.
Oh, yeah, because there's that whole underground
There's like a
section.
basement.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's a big deal. A lot of blood, by the way.
Yeah, well, it's the post-apocalypse.
Yeah. Stuff just doesn't come out. Blood never evaporates.
So if a girl wanted you to suck her toes, you'd be okay with that?
No, it's not a big deal. That's no big deal. Are you kidding me? I wouldn't be like I wouldn't be excited for that, but if someone was like, "Hey, do that," I'd be like, "All right, what do I care? I'm a grown man."
That's fair.
But if she was like, "Would you eat this maggot cheese?" I also might say yes. Because here's the deal: I'm up for trying new foods. People eat maggots. It's no big deal.
Yeah, it's weird. That
it probably tastes good. There's a reason people eat it. Can I put some of that on a pizza? Then we'll definitely do that. I also think that Kazumarzu is aesthetically pleasing.
I've never seen it. Well, I've never. I probably have, but I haven't. Not recently.
Yeah.
But it's so weird that
this guy's getting barraged. Battery on him.
Ematophagy.
Excuse me?
Eating bugs. It's very common, like, everywhere else in the world except for, like, Western cultures.
I think you just made up that Latin thing there.
Yeah,
I think you put the two words together.
I know, it's what it's called.
I'm sure it is. It was a reaver. A very easily killed reaver.
Yeah, they really toned reavers down in this game. They used to be a big deal. Now they ain't.
Someone says they accidentally ate ants once.
Yeah, I've probably done that.
Did I ever tell you that story? I'm sure I told it on the show. One time I found a 4-leaf clover, and my sister said that if I ate it, it would make me lucky forever.
I like that.
I totally did, and I feel like I've been pretty lucky. Was my sister right about something for once in her life? Perhaps.
We did have that shirt. That was a very
I had a lucky shirt. I still own it. That's what I also have a problem because at Walmart they have a shirt that says, "This is me lucky shirt."
I don't like that.
I don't like it at all.
Nah, that's less good.
No, I mean, come on. Get over it. Why we gotta do that? Why we gotta do that? Oh yeah, so I was listening to the How This Get Made. That was awesome. The How Did This Get Made about Super Mario Brothers.
I haven't listened to that one yet.
I forgot everything about that movie. That guy seemed like he just wanted to be friends. Forgot everything about that movie, but apparently the story of the movie is that a meteor hit the Earth and killed all the dinosaurs, right? But the place it impacted created another dimension where some dinosaurs lived. But they made a joke that apparently it's right in alternate dimension Brooklyn. And so that's why when they get there in Super Mario Brothers, all the dinosaurs have New York accents. That made me laugh a lot. Because they're like, yeah, I guess they co-evolved that accent. That movie was ridiculous.
Dude, you should,
It's got old Johnny Legs in it. That's no good.
That's no good.
That's no good.
You should, watch the, on Red Letter Media.
Just watch everything on Red Letter Media.
They had a best of the worst that was all about dinosaur movies. And one of them, no, that was a really good episode.
Of course it is.
It's one of the good episodes that doesn't have Mike in it, which is shocking.
I can't watch an episode without Mike in it.
Dude, that one's definitely the best one without him. But, let's see our bodyguard.
He's got orders on him.
And I was trying to see if he had a, grenade launcher. Nice. Trying to see if he had a body that he was supposed to be guarding nearby.
He does. I remember this part. By the way, people still watch A World of Pain review all the time. They watch that series a lot. Yeah, I think he's guarding that guy. Because we always get comments on A World of Pain videos. I'm like, I guess people...
Dude, it's because we live in a world of pain.
I think the thing is that we release too many videos. And so everyone is a series behind.
Dude, I don't doubt it.
I don't know what we got to do. You guys are not ready for it. Nice.
I know. Hunting rifle's so cool with the scope.
Yeah. We're working too hard, and you guys need to catch up. People don't have 20 minutes a day. They want 10-minute videos. That's what I'm hearing. Everyone on the internet, they're like, make them 10 minutes. We'd never get anything done, guys.
Sure.
Do what I do, which is... whenever you see a video that's more than 10 minutes, just fall asleep to it. That's how I roll. You're like, oh, here's a new half in the bag. I guess I'll fall asleep to that. Then I can say I watched it when really I just slept to it. Because you're like, okay, cool. I got 20 minutes before I have to change the video. And you don't have to do that.
Dude, that's my classic strategy. Because what I do,
it's a good strat, dude.
Dude, what I do is I just put on a Vidya or some such. Hold on, I'm gonna nail this guy.
I'm gonna nail this dude.
What?
You missed his jar. Rah, boop, rah. Rah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
Got it.
Thank you. Okay. Anyway, that's your classic strat, your Fender strat.
Yeah. No, the best thing was I found a walkthrough online about how to do.
Sydney's all over this.
Now she's really killing him.
Oh.
That's what we all wanted.
That's what I'm talking about. This gun looks rad.
Dude, I should get Paciencia.
Why don't you try that pronunciation again?
Paciencia?
Oh, you're closer.
Pretty sure that's what it is.
Give it to me once more.
Paciencia?
Nah.
What do you think it is?
I think it's a TIA. Yeah.
No,
that was awesome.
Pretty sure it's a Cia. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right.
I think it's Paciencia.
Isn't that exactly what I said?
Probably.
Twice.
Okay, initially, if it's the way you think it's spelled, I think it's a TIA, so I think it's Paciencia.
Yeah, but
which it sounds wrong for a Spanish word.
I was about to say that syllable is not very common in.
It's so uncommon, I'm not sure it's ever used. Did you hear that Leonard Nimoy died?
I did.
How do you feel about that? Are you sad? Are you happy that he's dead, you monster?
I'm gonna say I'm indifferent plus.
So that means you're kind of sad?
Yeah.
Not you're kind of not sad.
Yeah. And yeah, that'd be
indifferent minus.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I respect that. I'm pretty much there too. The only sad part is the Sasquatch Tenacious D song is now slightly less good. Think about that.
I mean, he's still gonna kick out the jams.
It's true. It's just, you gotta think about how he's dead. I'm really sad about the Whittler dude. Harris Whittler.
Oh, really?
Harris Whittles. That sucks, dude. He's one of my favorite guests on all the shows. You never listen to Analyze Fish, but that's a good podcast too.
I know you're a big fan of his Foam Corner.
That's one of my favorite comedy Bang Bang things. I always love that. He was a good dude. Dude, if you listen to that You Made It Weird where he was on it, it is really, really crazy. Unfortunately, that podcast is god-awful, and I hate it. Oh, how I hate it. Well, it was one of the worst things I've ever listened to.
Oh, God. Everything's bad.
Someone says you're right on your pronunciation. But anyway, yeah.
It's okay. I already knew. Thanks, though.
It's sad. Nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants a dude to... Just, guys, don't do drugs.
Really thought that was not going to set me on fire.
Like, here's the short of it. Don't do drugs. Everyone wants to do drugs, and you just can't. It's not going to pay off.
I was like, Nimoy didn't die of a drug overdose, pal.
No one's talking about Leonard Nimoy?
We were, like 2 seconds ago.
By the way, I'm sure he probably did all the drugs.
Yeah, probably.
Here's my problem with...
Dude, level 20, we're becoming big boys.
I know. Here's my problem with Leonard Nimoy.
Okay, tell me all about it.
I'm sure he's a very nice guy. I'm sure he did plenty of good for the world. But he kind of became his character too much. You want a person who became their character.
Yeah, that's...
Because here's the deal. He was like, hello, I'm Leonard Nimoy. I'm a guy who was on a show as a smart guy in space. Now he's like... Or then he was like, let me tell you about space. Also,
I appreciate that because I do feel like...
That was his jam, dude. He basically became Spock.
Hello.
That's too bad.
Welcome to the team.
Oh, you need a paramedic for it. Nice.
Yeah, makes too much sense.
That's definitely a new perk.
Yeah. Well, how much damage is it doing now? A lot? Okay, great.
It's doing a lot. It's doing a whole lot.
Oh, where's my Shish Kebab M go? That's weird.
I don't think you had one.
Totally did. I remember we compared it on one of the episodes.
I'm sure you probably repaired to get ahead with it.
I actually don't think I could. I think I tried. Anyway, I think at least Nimoy had an interest in science.
Well, of course.
Like some people,
I thought you were going to go on with that, so I took a big swig of Coke.
Yeah, I think Nimoy at least liked the. I think he was genuinely interested in science. I don't think you're wrong about him like becoming Spock. He definitely became. He probably
was putting on a show. I think a little bit.
He definitely became more of his character than probably anyone.
Hello.
What was the? That was probably that.
It was Workbench.
No, there was a red thing that I think it was just the Sydney.
Oh no. Well, yeah. Okay.
Probably more so than anyone else on that show.
Probably so.
Because Shatner wasn't, he didn't.
What about Data?
Not the same guy. Not the same show.
What about
Pickard?
What about? What's that? Man, I had a clutch reference, and then I totally can't remember it. Jerry Ryan. What's her name in the show? It was one. It was a number.
Oh, 7 and 9.
Yeah. What was the point of that name?
Because she was a Borg captive. If I recall, she was a Borg captive who got turned back into a human.
So it's like reverse Kerrigan.
No, they apparently did crazy shit with Kerrigan in that thing.
I don't know anything about that. People love them Starcrafts.
Dude, people are. I was reading that a lot of people don't like what they did in some of the sequels with her.
Did they make her hotter? Not possible. You're right.
No, apparently, like one of the things is like, because at the end of 2, at the end of Brood War, she's pretty much like the Overmind. She's in charge of all the Zerg swarms and everything. Mm-hmm. It's really cool, and like we're all down. And then, like I guess in the sequels, like the main reason that she was put in charge, why the Overmind originally created her to like be the Swarm Queen.
Did you say Sporm?
No, Swarm. Oh, by the way, new favorite
sperm.
dick term, Spermies Python. Thank you.
I hope you thought of that.
I actually adapted it from hearing it from an episode of Game Grumps because they kept talking about Hammer Joe throwing black spermies. I was like, that sounds like Burmese. And then
I would say that's totally yours then.
I think so too.
That's a hundo.
Thank you.
Hundo%.
So
that's a great one.
I think so too, right?
You're welcome, world.
Yeah.
I had a good one recently and I
Harris
forgot.
Whittles had Humblebrag. I had Spermies Python.
I think it's really good.
Thank you.
You're too smart for America.
But
let's face it, too smart for America. Dude.
Oh, hey, I'm near this.
Yeah, this guy.
Yeah, this Joker.
Napoleon Dynamite?
Yep.
What's his name? He's like a cool name.
It's Milo, as I recall.
I think it's Milo Xyloto.
Yeah, probably. But what I was saying was with the Kerrigan thing was that the whole, apparently what's revealed in the later StarCraft games is that the reason that the Overmind created Kerrigan to be the Swarm Queen was because, like, the Overmind knew that there was, like, another Elder Evil in the universe that was going to come and try and take over everything, like Mass Effect style. So, like, he created her with, like, the exact idea that she would be able to help resist this by, like, having a firmer hand over the Zerg swarms. And I'm like, that's lame.
I kind of like that.
Nah, that's not the Kerrigan I've come to know and love.
It's your classic sci-fi garbage.
I know, that's why I don't like it, because, like, there's so much, like, Star Trek.
Kids really like Star Trek.
StarCraft, the first 2 games, the first one
I hate
in
to say it, we
Brood
might
War.
have to cut this till next episode.
That's fair. I'll talk about this.
Guys, that's a little cliffhanger. We're going to hit you with more Star crap on the next thrilling episode of our show.